Into the night, I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light.
Hello and welcome to round 6 of the 2017 Castle Combe Karting Championship. This is the final round of what has been the most competitive championship we have ever run, and Oliver Bayani has very much been the man to beat. He's won 4 of the finals so far and has won the championship heading into this grand final. Seaborn and Winter are both covered by just 1 point, but after an incident in the semi-finals, Ben Winter failed to make this grand final. While there is a great battle for 5th place between Carson Franklin, Matthew Baker and Matt Hallam, who lines up on pole position for this grand final. Michael Seaborn and Oliver Bayani line up 2nd and 3rd, Thomas Cardno 4th, Matthew Baker 5th, Ben Chick 6th, Alistair Morgan making it into his first grand final in 7th, and Jeremy Woodward in 8th as the lights go green and they get away. And it's a brilliant start from Michael Seaborn as we go on board with Oliver Bayani. Matt Hallam up the inside of Seaborn. They're still side by side as they head through the chicane, and Seaborn just backs out of it, and Matt Hallam keeps the lead there. But all 8 karts are in a train, and it looks like Matthew Baker challenging up into the top corner, taking 4th place. Ben Chick now alongside Thomas Cardno. But Matt Hallam very much with the lead here, and in the back there is a little bit of contact between Alistair Morgan and Jeremy Woodward, but Jeremy up into that 7th position now. So we're back with the leaders. Matt Hallam leading from Michael Seaborn, 4 of them all together. Oliver Bayani in that 3rd place, and Matt Baker right behind in 4th as Michael Seaborn dives up the inside into the top corner. He's past Matt Hallam. Oliver Bayani's alongside as well, got the inside line for the next corner, and he's through as well. Matt Hallam and Matt Baker now trying to get past each other, but Matt Hallam holds on to 3rd, Matt Baker 4th, and this has brought Thomas Cardno and Ben Chick right into the equation as well. So 6 kart train for the lead, and Jeremy Woodward and Alistair Morgan not too far behind in 7th and 8th. Bayani now challenging Seaborn for the lead. Matt Hallam still in that 3rd place, under pressure from Matthew Baker as well as Oliver Bayani gets a bit alongside. They're side by side as they exit the corner, still side by side. Oliver Bayani's trying to go all the way around the outside, but Michael Seaborn just holds on, and Matthew Baker is up the inside of Matt Hallam, and it looks like Thomas Cardno is up the inside as well, and they've gone through the chicane, and Michael Seaborn, and there's contact at the back there, and Matt Hallam has ended up in the barrier. Not quite sure how that's happened. There's a big gap now behind Thomas Cardno, back to Ben Chick. That is a real shame for Matt Hallam, who is in a brilliant position to take that 5th place in the championship. As the rest of the field head through there, Matt Hallam is a long way back in 8th, but Oliver Bayani still challenging Michael Seaborn for the lead. Matthew Baker and Thomas Cardno a bit further back in 3rd and 4th, and then Ben Chick and Jeremy Woodward as Oliver Bayani tries to go around the outside and get the cut back on Michael Seaborn, not quite able to get an overlap, so Seaborn continues to lead with Matthew Baker now homing in onto the back of them. Thomas Cardno not too far back in 4th, and then Ben Chick and Jeremy Woodward and Alistair Morgan 5th, 6th and 7th, and Bayani there having a look up the inside of Seaborn, also defending from Matthew Baker. It's very difficult to attack and defend, and Seaborn there is doing defending, and Oliver Bayani unable to find a way past. He's tried to get the cut back again, and it looks like Thomas Cardno is catching as well, so it's going to be a 4 kart train for the lead again as they head onto the penultimate lap of the race. Michael Seaborn still leads from Oliver Bayani. Ben Chick now under a lot of pressure from Jeremy Woodward as we go back on board with Oliver Bayani coming out of the first corner. Seaborn covers the inside line, no way through there for Bayani as they head up the straight, and Oliver Bayani tucked under the bumper. He pulls out to the left hand side, tries to go the long way around the outside. They're still side by side a bit, and Bayani is still alongside as they head through, still side by side, and Oliver Bayani's got the inside line, not able to make it work though. Seaborn holds on. Now Matt Baker and Thomas Cardno are side by side, but Baker holds on to that 3rd place, and Ben Chick right onto the tail of them in 5th position. But out in front, Seaborn still holding that lead under immense pressure from Oliver Bayani as Bayani tries around the outside again, but Seaborn's got it covered, and he covers the inside line with Bayani right behind him. Matt Baker's caught right back up again as they head through the final corner, and Seaborn takes the win ahead of Oliver Bayani. What an absolutely brilliant race that was. Seaborn thoroughly deserving that win as we watch Matt Hallam come across to finish in 8th. Very unfortunate, but he did get the fastest lap of the day. So here is the confirmation of those results, with Seaborn taking the win ahead of Oliver Bayani with Matthew Baker in 3rd. Thomas Cardno 4th, Ben Chick 5th, Jeremy Woodward 6th, and Alistair Morgan in 7th. And here is confirmation of the championship standings, taking the best 5 rounds from this 6-round championship. And Oliver Bayani is crowned the 2017 Castle Combe Karting champion, and also became our first ever triple champion, which is mighty impressive. Michael Seaborn ended the season brilliantly and took 2nd in the championship ahead of Ben Winter. Thomas Cardno ended up 4th. Matthew Baker did move up to 5th in that final race, just pipping Carson Franklin, with Matt Hallam really unfortunate in that race and finishing just 4 points back in 7th. Sam Slater 8th, and Andrew Fry was our best Masters driver, taking the Masters Championship, and Archie Cousins rounding out the top 10. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll see you again next year for the 2018 Castle Combe Karting Championship.
Eyes in the sky, gazing far into the night. I raise my hand to the fire, but it's no use, 'cause you can't stop it from shining through. It's true, baby, let the light